Apex Online Racing is sponsored by Elgato, who created this lovely Stream Deck. For more information about the Stream Deck, the link is in the description below.
Hello and welcome to the AOR Season 19 of Round 3 in Great Britain Grand Prix. Today I'm joined by Alfie. How are you doing, Alfie?
I'm doing well, thank you. And yeah, should be in for a very exciting race today, of course. Silverstone, one of the fastest tracks on the calendar, and always provides some good racing here down in Oxfordshire in Britain.
So let's see the driver standings really quick. Last race's winner was Skieder, right?
Yeah.
Team?
In the Haas, yeah, there was a Haas 1-2 last time out. It was quite the race. We'll just say that. It looked like Rocky was going to win, then apparently Skieder jumped ahead of him. Then Rocky got the win back, but then Rocky got a 10-second time penalty after the race for something under the safety car. So it was a real roller coaster of a race last time out in Spa.
All right. So let me just check if we have a track layout really quick. Yeah, we do. So let's see the virtual track ticket grid really quick. Oh wait, not this one. Sorry. Oh. Hold up. There it is. It's from Lewis Hamilton.
Welcome to the 2019 Formula 1 British Grand Prix. So here we are about to start a lap of the Silverstone circuit, maximizing the tyres are quite cold at this point, so you're accelerating down the pit straight all the way up until 7th gear, then into 8th into turn 1, flat out through 1 and into 2, and then back to the left, braking hard for turn 3, where you really need to carry a lot of speed through, but make sure you get back to the right for the next left-hander. Quite wide on, as it's a bump on the inside. Get back to power, very, very important, the speed to carry down the exit. Then you're on a DRS, flat out all the way down to Brooklands. It's very, very bumpy at this point, and the wind's up against you, so you can brake very, very deep. Then there's a late apex, and then you're running into, this is now turn 7. Here you can stay quite wide and accelerate down to the old Cops corner. So this is the old pit straight. It's very, very fast here. Picking your point is very difficult. Keeping the floor, the throttle down and finding the right turning point is very, very difficult at that speed, but it's awesome. Then you come into the Maggots Beckett's, which is again flat out, then you're lifting a little bit for turn 12, then back on the gas through 13. It's all incredibly quick. Then we're going down the Hangar Straight, down towards Stowe. You can see the fans in the background there. You tack this corner, you've got a big headwind, so you can carry a lot of speed through because the car's got maximum downforce, and the car really holds the road amazingly. Coming to the last corner, I think it's Club. The rear tires are hot, so it's really about trying to keep what you have and not be too greedy. And come across the line and hopefully you have the pole.
So let's get on to the qualifying now. The qualifying it started right 30 seconds ago. Let's open everything really quick. So the session seems to be dry and we're having everybody in the pits. Let me just see the tire really quick. Everybody seems to be in softs. Oh, two Red Bulls are coming out together and then a Ferrari right behind them, or did I just see two Red Bulls? What's going on? Anyways, I believe this Ferrari driver will be coming out first.
I think Absinthe is out first, actually.
Oh, where is Absinthe?
Absinthe is coming onto the straight, bridge straight.
There's a Toro Rosso driver ahead of him, actually. Who is that? Is that
oh, yeah.
Hebefeki, who's gonna be starting his first qualifying lap.
No, that's Pokey.
What? Oh, yep.
It's Pokey. Yeah. It does look very overcast, so we could actually see some rain towards the end of the session. We don't know. Maybe this is why a lot of drivers are piling out of the pits as soon as possible in order to get a lap in maybe before the rain comes, but yet again there's still some drivers in the pits waiting to go out.
Yep, I'm just checking something. Yeah, it seems like I gotta lower the graphics a little bit because GeForce Experience makes that higher by itself. Anyways, let's get on to the qualifying again so we can see Pokey is about to start his qualifying lap in his Toro Rosso with a soft tire compound. Really fast corner, turn 1 to turn 2, and then a really hard braking zone in turn 3.
Yeah, out of the loop, and he goes on to the bridge straight.
The DRS zone. Opens DRS seconds, stays in 4th DRS mode, and then a really long turn. This is right.
Yep. He rounds it now, and he comes onto the longest flat out section on the whole calendar. I believe this is right now, unless he lives at Cops, of course. Will he? Yep, he lifts slightly there. But now he comes to the famous Maggots Beckett's S section. Seems to have nailed both of them, but that might be a cut there, and it is a cut. He will have to abort his qualifying that.
He's still going.
He might still be going just to see what lap he could have done, but the minimap has gone all red and he's down to 0 ERS mode. So next best thing we could do, I guess, is look at Absinthe, because he is the closest car behind to him, who's currently coming around Stowe. Doesn't run wide there.
Comes to the last corners.
Yep, through Club.
He's about to pass the finish line. He is with 127.0. Nice lap, actually. And Hawkeye with 126.9. One tenth faster. Oh, now he's dead Rega with 126.8. Gets that P1 pushing Absinthe to P3 and then change. He's Absinthe's teammate pushed by P5 by Hebefeki in his Toro Rosso. Let's see, who else?
Jan Doring.
Mr. Paxi just started his qualifying. Like Jan Doring went P7 with 127.6, and Bogio, Skieder went P2 with 126.9, and Bogio is P5 at the moment with 127.4. Everybody seems to be qualifying pretty fast. We have a few drivers remaining in the session who's still qualifying right now, as Mr. Paxi in the really long corners right now. in his red Renault with soft tire compound.
Meanwhile, his teammate Rocky, championship leader, comes around the final corner, goes P2. Just splits the Haas cars.
Yeah, let's see where his teammate Mr. Paxi can get in the positions. He's in the famous corners right now as he's about to enter the DRS zone. Opposite DRS, stayed on 50 DRS mode, still has some deploy left. Hopefully that's going to be enough till the end of the lap. Seems pretty quick. See where he gets.
Through club.
As he's about to pass the finish line, he gets P8, 127.2. Doesn't get close to his teammate that much, but he's in top 10 right now. Let's see how Bogge is doing. Bogge is heading for the pits. John Doring as well. Oh, there's a traffic in pit entry, and I've seen a broken big part from Hebefik, I think. Or maybe, oh, you're not sure.
Entity.
Just, I think he already qualified. He is heading for the pits, I believe. He's in P10 right now. So let's see how Bosley Gaming is doing. He's at the moment entering the pits in his Ferrari, looking at the tires a little bit in the pit entrance. Okay, I think he's gonna be doing another hot lap right away. He's in P18 right now. He didn't set a qualifying lap. Yeah, as you said, he invalidated his lap. Cameron B and Mr. Jasper are still in the pits. Mr. Paxi, I believe, he's also heading for the pits. Almost, actually, only 3 drivers are actually in track right now, and Mr. Paxi will head for the pits. Entity, I believe, is also heading for the pits. So we can see Ozpoki will be the quickest, I mean, the first one to the qualify again in his second attempt.
Yeah, a problem with this though might be is that he just, as soon as he starts the lap, you can see this on the minimap right now if it's up on your point of view, but look at all the cars coming out right now, so he might get blocked at the start of his lap. So we have to see. He comes up to Vale. Oh, and it's raining. I said before the rain could actually come in the session, and it has come. So it started to split.
Yeah, that's the only lap times I think we're gonna be seeing right now. We might see Dederega stay P1 right now if nobody else beats this time.
We have to see what Pokey does, because he will, out of the current cars on track, he will have the best opportunity to set a fast lap right now. He's shown he's fast. He qualified second last time out in Spa. So let's see how he does in Sector 1. What's he looking like? Oh, obviously, we can't see his split because he is not set a lap yet. So he comes around the field and exit onto Woodcut. We'll have to see how he handles cops, because it will be damp now. So he might not be able to do that as fast as he wants. But he keeps his foot in and does it flat. He's really committed on this lap here. It's the Toro Rosso drive. As he comes through Beckett's now. As he's catching up to Mr. Jasper, but this could actually benefit him more with some slipstream now.
Hopefully the track will remain dry until he finishes qualifying lap.
Yeah, I think he will be fine as he comes around Stowe. Oh, runs a bit wide and invalidates it. Oh,
and into the pit wall he comes. I think that was his only chance to get a qualifying lap, and now I believe it's too late. Even though he does a hot lap with the Inters, he won't be able to get higher than P17. Mr. Jasper is qualifying right now. He's in the oh no, Mr. Jasper's gone. He's locking his tires. The track is pretty wet, I believe.
Yep.
There's still 9 minutes remaining. Nobody switches to Inters. They're just gonna be waiting 9 minutes in the pits, I believe, because there isn't any use.
Let's see how Hebefeki is actually up on his time. We'll have to see how that changes through the Beckett's complex.
The other Toro Rosso driver, let's see how it goes. They seem pretty quick.
And oh, he's just down now. We'll have to see how he does in the final sector now. Down the hanger straight into Stowe. Looked a bit slow there. You could definitely see that the track is starting to dampen, and he bails into the pit.
Poki retiring from the session. We can see Raga is out of his car right now. Is he qualifying? He's in the last corners right now. He has 0 laps on his tires. He's still P1. He put in 0 ERS mode as Rocky behind him in the famous corners in soft tires as he's sliding all over the pits. I think track is no longer suitable for soft tire compounds.
Yeah, let's hope everybody now retires from the session, because then we'll go to the race much quicker.
Yep. Hold on. Let me just check something really quick.
I think... no, never mind.
Okay, there we go. So certain drivers are already retired when there's 7 minutes remaining because it's raining and no longer in condition for setting a fast lap time. So this was like pretty more shorter version of short qualifying, double short, however you want to call it, super short, super softs, called super softs before. Yep, everybody's retiring except Snoxe in his hot lap in soft tires. Is he trying to qualify still?
I don't think he'll get anywhere.
He just started his qualifying lap in his McLaren with the soft tire compound. Snoxe into the turn 1. And there he goes. Big oofs. He is in the gravel. He is reset on track. As well, Mr. Jasper is qualifying also.
Yeah, if Mr. Jasper just sets a lap, I think he will go up to P17 on the grid, so why not?
Rocky is heading for the pits. Mr. Jasper is now in the last corner, and here he comes. He's actually qualifying for P17. He's no longer starting from the last.
Yeah, we're just waiting now for a few drivers to retire.
Actually, Snoxe. Just waiting Snoxe to enter the pits right now. He didn't retire. He's still going when there's 5 minutes remaining. By the way, sorry if I was having frame drops before. I was having some issues with the internet. Now it should be alright.
Surely Snoxy's got to come in. It's absolutely throwing it down with rain at the moment. No chance he's going to improve.
Imagine rain stops in last like 1 minute.
Let's see what Snox does now. Will he send it into the pits?
Yeah, he's entering the pits right now. And that's the qualifying, I believe. And Entity left the session.
I think he might have disconnected. Did earlier.
I mean, Entity isn't a qualifying contender. He's just spectating, I believe. His name is not in first 20. But he's watching, I believe.
Entity's 9th.
Oh, I just realized, yeah.
We're just waiting for Chris and Entity.
Just rejoined the server, and Chris and Entity, if they retire.
Yeah.
They're still not retiring. Do you have them in their Steam account? Because I think I don't. Let me just... oh, never mind. We're going underway again. Chris retired from the session, so is Entity. Let's see the race director really quick. So, incidents. If the game lets me to that game. Buttons are not working, that's nice. Hello?
Top 14, all within a second of Dadaraga's time, so looks very close today. And yep, the top 5
Is there
within
no
2
incidents? Because I can't switch to that.
I'm sure there'll be some incidents.
I can't switch to that.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Oh, it seems like no incidents in qualifying because it was so short.
Oh yeah, but we go to the race now. Will it be raining like it was
No, it's sunny.
in qualifying?
It's sunny, but we might. I think qualifying started in overcast, right?
Yep.
All right.
Here we go. Should be
lap.
start the formation up now. As Dadaraka leads the grid away. And will it be another strong race for the Haas team? Obviously they got the 1-2 last time out, and can they repeat that?
The Rega is starting on in his Haas form. Game looks very different if you lower every graphics quality.
And everybody's starting on the softs except for 3 drivers, which is Bosley, Pokey, and Cameron B. We'll have to see how they do. I'm expecting Pokey to climb up the grid quite a bit this race.
It depends on how good he manages those tires, actually.
Yep. He'll obviously be much faster at the end of the race. So we have to see how he does.
Doesn't this track eat so much tires? Isn't the soft tire drivers gonna be hitting really early? Like
No, I don't think that's the case. I think tires aren't the biggest issue at this track, from what I remember.
Also, if you get a broken wing damage just because this track having so fast turns, it's gonna be a big issue, isn't it?
Yeah, broken wing is quite.
Such as the famous corner the drivers are right now. And
yeah, Maggots Beckett.
Turn 1 and then which turner was it before?
Cops.
Yeah.
Cops and Stowe as well. Very fast corners, which will really hamper them if they've got some bits of wing missing. And now here comes Dadaraka through the final corners, and as he starts his final drive to his grid slot, he'll be starting first. And where will he be after that one?
So, let's have your predictions today. Who do you think will be the top 3?
I think Sciato will win, followed by Dadaraka, then Rocky.
As I want to remind you, Dadaraka, do you think he might got P1 because of the rain? Or
it could have just been first lap luck. You never know.
And do you remember the last race on Belgium? Oh,
yeah.
Karashi, that was an F1 game was having issues. Do you think it will happen here as well?
Well, hopefully not, as we go towards the 5 red lights now.
Let's see from Skia, Hawkeye's vision, the top 4 drivers right now.
Hello, oh, I think Entity just disconnected now. Now we can start the race. 5 red lights now. And we're away.
They're having a really good start there. He's aiming for Dadaraka right away, and Hawkeye having some issues with Rocky there, a little bit touching the tires there. One of the drivers, I think one of the Renault drivers is off. Is Mr. Paxi is off in turn 1 to turn 2, I believe. And Dadaraka still remains P1. Right behind him is Skiader, the other Haas driver, catching up his teammate, and then Rocky in P3, and Hawkeye right behind them, going side by side with Siesto back in Long corners there. Siestobek looking for a gap. Entity is back, but he is dropped to P13. Another.
Oh, that's it. Snox is off at Luffield.
Snox is off, and Bosley
And
Gaming
Bosley.
retired from the station. What
Did
happened?
he just drop it? He just dropped it, I think.
Yeah, he has a broken wing in his Ferrari. Lap 1 carnage has begun.
No safety car as of yet. And Daddy Ragger still leads the way from Scatter, then Rocky, then Hawkeye. Siesta back follows right on the back of Hawkeye right now. And so is Absinthe and Boggio as well. Quite a train forming there at the moment as Entity leaves the session again.
Entity has left the session quite a lot this time, right? He's having a...
Yep, oh, Absinthe has hit Siesta back. Absinthe has lost some front wing there. Jan Doring tries to go around the outside to the final corner on Absinthe, and he seems to have made it work.
They're going side by side with John Doring, a little bit of contact with the tires. Oh no! DJ Mowgli has went really wide because he had contact with Absinthe there. Now, does DJ Mowgli has wing damage? And now here comes Lucas. Oh, actually that's Chris. Oh, touching with Absinthe, and that causing Lucas to lose a wing part there.
Did he lose a wing? Oh, yep, he did. Yeah. That's quite unfortunate for the Ferrari driver.
Right behind him is Hibberfig trying to going side by side with Lucas there, but oh, Chris and Absinthe going side by side as well, and now Hibberfig joining the fun from the inside. Absinthe, oh no, he's touching with the wheels again with Hibberfig. Absinthe,
and there comes Chris.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening right now. Into the really fast corner, Absinthe going wide with that broken front wing. Meanwhile, Chris in top 10 right now, trying to catch Absinthe. Meanwhile, he's being catched by Hibberfig right now. Lucas slightly dropped from them because of the broken wing. Meanwhile,
here comes Hibberfig on Chris already.
They're going side by side from the inside. Hibberfig, can he get the position? They're still there. Chris is still there. From the outside line, Absinthe went a little bit wide as well, but Chris is remaining P10.
Dadaraga still leads after that 3, and DRS will be enabled at the end at the first DRS detection zone, which is into turn 3. And Skiada, he's only 4/10 back from his Haas teammate, and Dadaraga makes a mistake. Through the loop they go now, and Skiada will have the much better exit. Can he capitalise on his mistake? There's a gap of 3/10 right now. DRS is open for the Haas man. Will he go down the inside? We'll have to see.
No, he does not. I think he's playing safe with his teammate. He doesn't want to double DNF, right?
Chris.
Rocky's right behind him still. Actually, he's trying to catch the double Haas teams for the better podium position, I believe.
Yep.
Right behind him is Spartans away. Hawkeye. What happened?
I thought Pokey was about to get caught off there by Chenge, but luckily there was no contact.
Meanwhile, Rocky went a little bit wide, and meanwhile, Skader has a little bit dropped from Dadaraga. He might try to hold Rocky there a little bit for Dadaraga, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, Siestobak is also catching Hawkeye for the P4. He has a DRS, he's coming quick, he's in the 4th DRS mode.
Look at Absinthe. Look at the train. Absinthe has formed. Chris is past, Hebefeke's past, and he might even try it on Chris into Stowe.
Oh no!
But Rocky sent it into Club. They're side by side right now. Scada gets a better exit, but Rocky's currently in the lead, and I think that's Absinthe into the pit to change his wing as DJ Mowgli sets the fastest lap of the race. Will Scada try to send it into turn 3? Around the outside he goes. Will he try what Leclerc tried on Pierre Gasly in real life at the British Grand Prix? No, he doesn't, but there's Hawkeye.
Oh,
ever optimistic.
Watching white wheels there, Hawkeye. Skiada. And then Siestobak here going side by side with Hawkeye there. Siestobak gets the DRS, meanwhile Hawkeye as well having the DRS. Oh, Siestobak getting really close to Skiada there for podium position.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Dadaraga pulling away from Rocky there. He's no longer in his DRS range.
Yep, he must love this. Dadaraga out at the front. It's a very DRS dependent track this, but once he's broken the slipstream, which he has, he should be able to pull away quite nicely unless Rocky has something to answer for. He has been closing up a bit as Bogio, he almost tried to go side by side through the Maggots Beckett section with Hawkeye, but he thought better of it. But Hawkeye looks like he's got not the best decks out there, so...
Lucas trying to catch Pokey as well for P12. He's getting really close. Does he still have the wing damage?
Lucas, yeah, should do.
Yeah, he does, and he's trying to catch Pokey. We know he's fast, but he's
not.
on medium tires. As look how far behind Absent is.
Oh yeah, he pit, of course.
Meanwhile,
But
Chris is fighting for P9 right now for more than 1 point, I believe. Chris is still behind him. Meanwhile, DJ Mowgli is about to go side by side with Jan Doring in turn 1. No contact so far. Jan Doring manages to stay P7 after the turn 1, and now DJ Mowgli doesn't give up there. He's still getting close. Jan Doring there. Meanwhile, Chris is also trying to catch Heavy Fake for more than 1 point.
Rocky is already back within a second of Dadaraga, so he's really on the charge here to get this P1.
Is DJ Mowgli. He's from the outside trying to catch DJ Mowgli, as he almost did it. They're going side by side still in the corner.
Will they go side by side through the famous Cops corner?
Oh no.
We'll have to see. He's just ahead, and I think Jan Doring
comes ahead in the corner, and now we can see Rocky is getting closer to Dadariga, hunting him down. He's in the DRS range now. Might be saving DRS to Dadaraga. He's almost dropped from DRS range actually. Meanwhile, Siestobak is in DRS range. Skieder is from the inside, passing Skieder for P3. Skieder doesn't give up. Oh! Siestobak sliding a little bit. No wing damage for Skieder. That was really lucky for Skieder there, but...
And he outbroke himself into club, and now here's Hawkeye around the outside, but he can't make the move stick. But meanwhile, behind he's got the Williams of Boggio as well. He'll be wanting revenge after what happened last time in Spa-Francorchamps. And when he tried down the inside of Hawkeye, he does. Locks the inside brake.
Oh, no contact, I believe. Was that a contact? I don't know, but
no,
Rocky is getting even more closer to Dadaraga. And he is in DRS range to him. Meanwhile, Boggio is also trying to catch Hawkeye right now for top 5 position. It is Williams. Stovak is 1 second down to Rocky. He's no longer in his DRS range.
Does Hebefaki have damage? Because he is holding up quite a train of cars right now. He doesn't.
Yeah, it seems like he doesn't have any damage. Maybe it's not visual for us. Oh, Change going a bit wide after trying to catch Hebefaki there. And Entity trying to catch... Oh, Entity is not back, right?
Rocky on Dadaraga for the lead of the race. He goes down the inside into Stowe.
He gets P1.
Will Dadaraga answer this though?
Both Haas drivers are dropping from top 3 positions. Dadaraga is now on P2. And now we might see Siestobak catching Dadaraga as well.
And that's Jan Doring into the pits already. He might have had wing damage.
It's lap 7 only.
Yeah, I'd expect them to pit around lap 11 if they're trying to one stop. But will Dadaraga try and Rocky into Brooklands? We'll have to see now.
Jan Doring with the hard tires. I think that's the only pit stop he'll be doing, I think. Is it gonna be enough?
That will be more than enough, yeah. Dadaraga can't do anything on Rocky into Brooklands.
Saving ERS behind him.
Yeah, maybe playing the tactical game here. But we'll try and stay in the slipstream for the rest of the lap, because then...
DJ Mowgli also trying to catch his teammate Boggio. I think they're just remaining P6 and P7 at the moment. I don't think they will be fighting for that much for the position because they're teammates. Meanwhile, Change is trying to catch Hebefiki as well. And Pokey is behind Chris right now for position to gain a point. And Chris is going a little bit wide, meanwhile Pokey is catching to him. He is having the DRS, they're about to go side by side. Was Pokey... Was that a contact? I don't know, but he's up to P10 right now. Getting that 1 point per race. Dropping 4 times behind him. And now Hebefig having his teammate behind him. Right. Oh wait, he got passed by Change. I didn't really realize that, but Change has passed Hebefig for P8. And what else? Chris is still remaining behind Pokey there.
Yep. Dadarak is still managing to keep within DRS range of Rocky in the lead, but Rocky, I think, he's just edging further away, but he goes very wide in Nuffield there. Now, this will be Dadarak's chance to capitalise, but he really doesn't capitalise there, as he has a massive tank slapper coming out of Nuffield. And yeah, I'm sure he might be saying goodbye to a victory right now, because he might just fall out of DRS range. I think he stays just inside of it.
Oh no, is it gonna be... Oh no, he just missed it, I think. Oh wait, he got to DRS range.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be useful, I think, because he's too far behind to get his slipstream. It's just DRS now.
Yeah.
Straight lines. So, anyways, DJ Mowgli right behind Hawkeye. Sroxy getting a 3-second time penalty. First penalty of the race.
No,
race,
it isn't. I believe Pokey got one for overtaking.
Got another one.
Yeah, I believe he got a 5-second one earlier for overtaking off the track, something along those lines.
Mowgli with the fast stop. He's in P6 right now. He's trying to catch Hawkeye. Meanwhile, I think he passed his teammate. I don't know when, but he passed his teammate for top 5.
I think it was when Pokey was battling Chris. That's when that happened.
Meanwhile, Hebefig trying to catch Change still. He's still trying to remain behind Change right now. He has a DRS, but he's on 20% on his DRS mode. Meanwhile, Change taking advantage of DRS. He has still a bit defend himself. He stays first DRS mode in the corner. So Hebefig fully saving. DJ Mowgli getting really close to Heavy Hawkeye there. Bogio getting a 3-second time penalty. I think I just catched them while trying to get Hawkeye. Oh, there's a driver in the corner there.
Oh, that's CS the back. CS the back must have gone wide at Maggots, and now he's had to pay for his mistake. But meanwhile, DJ Mowgli's edging alongside of Hawkeye, and he'll go down the inside into Stowe. They'll be side by side coming into club. There's a bit of contact as I think that Skiada goes into the pits.
They're still side by side in the last corners, and DJ Mowgli comes ahead in P3. They're still not staying out these 3 drivers with their soft tires.
I just watched Rocky through the first corner, and he did not look stable at all. That could be an interesting thing to see. How he manages on these tyres as they get older. And meanwhile, DJ Mowgli only has Hawkeye 2 tenths behind. CS the back also 2 tenths behind from Hawkeye. Let's see what happens now. DRS open on the racing point. And no, CS the back.
CS the back from the inside for 4th position. Contact a little bit. Going a bit wide in the corner here. But Hawkeye remaining P4, but Siestovac doesn't give up. He's from the outside overtaking. Hawkeye there, very nice move actually.
Yep, a very nice move there. Around the outside, getting the better traction from further back, and just slingshotting himself up into P4. He's only finished on the podium so far this season. Can he keep this streak up? We'll have to see. As he comes through Maggots and Beckett, gets a DRS on DJ Morgan. Be close enough to be able to do anything.
Rocky and Little Guy just 1v1ing right now because DJ Mowgli is 2.6 seconds behind them.
Yeah.
For the win.
Will any of these come into the pits? Both of them go to the pits. Now I want to watch Skiada now.
Yeah,
Skiada is underclaim.
Mowgli's staying out. And Dobak is also pitting. Hawkeye is pitting. Change is staying out. Pokey is staying out as well. Cameron Bay is in mediums. He doesn't have to pit. Pokey as well. Mr. Pax is staying out. Jasper is entering the pits together with fresh mediums. I think Entity is ghosted. He is not racing it.
Yep, Sciatta.
So
He.
Mowgli, what did you say? He was on overcut. What was he doing?
Sciatta is trying to undercut the leaders right now as he exits the final corner. Where would he be compared to Rocky? We'll have to see. I think he's got his teammate. I'm not sure. No, there goes his teammate out the pits, and he up into second place. I think. I'm pretty sure that
Rocky there right now.
Only 2 seconds, and that's led me to believe Dadaraga got held up in the pit stops. But meanwhile, CS the back of Boggio making contact, almost spinning there, but managed to catch it, and they'll try again down the inside into Brooklands. Didn't break late enough, and he's had to stop behind the Mercedes for now.
Yeah, Boggio is not giving up on CS back. He wants more than 1 point in his Williams. He is with the soft tires, but he is having the slipstream on CS back right now. Both of the drivers seem the same in their DRS management.
Yep, I think he will try something. The CS back goes wide to the first of the S's.
As they come to the DRS zone, CS back touching the grass a little bit. Boggio putting on third DRS mode, getting closer to CS back, not having overtake, but from the outside. Let's see if he can take the P9. He does. Pretty nice.
Oh no. Still side by side, aren't they?
Oh no,
yep, still side by side.
He is trying so hard to remain P9 right now, Boggio.
Oh, he goes to switch back. Down the inside. Oh, I think he just lifts a little bit there, and that's CS the back first. Sciatta sets the fastest lap of the race. But will Boggio try send it down? Here comes his teammate as well.
Oh, it's been sandwiched. He's been squished by both of the drivers here. And now Boggio is trying from the other side again. He's looking for a gap, but CS Dobek is just defending wonderfully, isn't it? And now they have both of them have DRS. It was a little bit unfortunate. DJ Mowgli had to cause CS Dobek to look his tires, but CS Dobek just slided a little bit as well in the corner exit. And now the fight goes on.
Yep, Mr. Jasper getting his name on the penalty board now.
Pokey is P1 right now, but he's still at the pit. So is Cameron Bay, but Rocky behind them 11 seconds.
Oh, CS the back had a bad cops. Now will Boggio try to go side by side with Maggots and Beckett? He is. Oh no, he just has to concede at Maggot, but
now
I'm sure he'll.
DRS on
but CS. He also has DRS on Mowgli though, so I don't think he'll close up enough.
Yep, he puts on 4 DRS mode, but Desobak also has DRS, so it's no use for Boggio, I believe. Oh, Boggio going a little bit wide there, and again he's going wide in the corners. Trying to catch CS2 back there, but not really close in the corners. Rocky with the fast lap, 130.4.
Yep, he's really come alive on these medium tyres. And he's looking like the dominant force like he has been in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, they're almost 3 seconds right now behind Rocky. It was 2 seconds before, right?
I think it was 2 seconds early, but now it's almost 3 seconds. But CS the back is closing in on Mowgli now. He's got DRS down the hangar, down bridge straight.
Yes, Dobak started on top 5, right?
Let me just check that. He started P6.
Oh, okay, okay. He's just need to gain 1 more position to remain his starting position. And Skieder, oh no, that's just giving Rocky advantages to remain top 3 positions. And also that Rega, he's just 1 second behind him, and Skieder might just lose more than 3 positions right now because the drivers are too close.
CS the back, down inside of Mowgli.
No, he didn't get it. Boggio still remaining behind him, and CS Dobak looking for a gap to DJ Mowgli for P6, his original starting position.
Yep. But this could change if you look at the top of the positions gained. Well, Pokey and Cameron B are yet to pit, so this is basically for P4 right now.
But Boggio just set a fast lap time. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, CS the back down the inside.
nope, DJ Mowgli still remains P6.
I reckon he'll have another pop now with the DRS, but I don't think he's close enough. I think Mowgli got DRS. Yep, he got DRS on Dadaraga, only just. And that was quite the late braking there for CS the back, trying to edge even closer towards DJ Mowgli. He wants that podium position, which I think he can get if he just gets past Mowgli, and with Skiata's time penalty, he could get that P3.
Mowgli is right on his tail. Mowgli is right on CS back's tail right now. Only almost 2 tenths. We'll be seeing some action in the DRS or Mowgli. Here we come to the DRS zone.
Yeah, Mowgli doesn't have DRS this time, but I think he's pulled enough of a gap to CS the back that he won't have to defend, but I could be mistaken as he tries to run.
Just fails before the overtake. It was too fast, he might cause another collision.
Yep, CS the back is looking very racy today, as I'm sure he'll try again into turn 3. He's only about 3 tenths behind the Williams driver. He's got his ERS on 0 actually, he's staying back for now. But Mowgli goes wide into turn 1, and this is an open goal opportunity to send it down the inside, which he does.
Oh,
he's round!
Oh no, and
he's hit Hawkeye, and I think that's a bit of his wing gone. Yep, Chenge goes down the inside.
Really unfortunate for Hawkeye there, that's gonna be report in my opinion. Oh, look how CS Toback's going wide right now, he's in grass. He's pretty much over for CS Toback and Hawkeye right now, because they're gonna be needing to pit definitely. Look how how do you say, he's missing so much aerodynamics right now on his car.
Yeah, downforce.
The downforce, and now Absinthe is up to P13, just past Hawkeye. How bad is the damage? It's same like CS Toback's.
Yep. But meanwhile, Boggio is closing on DJ Mowgli for P6, which is P4 overall. P4, yeah, once the top 2 pit in. But no, he's just not closing in enough on the Williams car, on his teammate actually.
Mr. Paxi going to get 3-second time penalty, and Boggio just went a little wide trying to catch his right there. Meanwhile, Hebefiki trying to catch Jan Doring as well in his Torosso. The Red Bull driver is in danger.
Yep. As you see, it's now Boggio might try to send a lunge, but yep, after seeing what CS the back done, he might be thinking better of it.
CS Toback is pitted for fresh wings, I believe.
Oh, here comes Boggio. Boggio's definitely got Mowgli here. I think he's just letting him past. Yep.
His teammate's not fighting for a position right now. I think he just let him pass. And Boggio just locked his tires a little bit.
Yep. He's now up to 3rd position, I think, with Skiata's time penalty. And all of that. So I think he'll try to push onto Dadaraga and have Mowgli hitch behind him. Oh, never mind. I thought they'd do some tactical teamwork, but this is only making them slower. So I don't know.
So let's see how Jan Doring does. He just got passed by Hebefik. We could just miss that.
Yep. Just before cops, I think that was. But, yeah, what's happening with the Williams is really confusing me. I do not know what's happening with them.
Yeah, there is no 4 seconds away from Rocky there. With this penalty, he's gonna be dropping so much, isn't it?
Yeah. And meanwhile, the Williams is going side by side once again. I don't see the point. Cameron B has entered the pit to get a set of soft tyres on. Pokey's still yet to pit. And if he did have his 5-second penalty, I think he'd be coming around where Boggio is.
Let's see how Pokey's doing with those tires. He'd be alright if he didn't pit, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Mowgli, he went wide. He's just losing his chances of getting the podium right now. Lap by lap, yep, he's behind the 3-second threshold of the penalty from Skiata now.
I don't know what these Williams doing. I don't think they're doing any strategy about racing.
Yeah. But I think we will see Pokey pitting this lap in the Toro Rosso. He's got very little ERS left, so I think he's pushing on this in that.
Who you said?
Pokey.
Meanwhile, Absent is back on P11 trying to catch Chris.
Yep, Pokey into the pit. Very slow pit lane this is, because it kind of cuts a few corners on this track. Yep, here comes Pokey now. He should be setting the soft tyres, but first he'll have to wait 5 seconds, I believe, in the pit stops. The Rocky sets another fastest lap of the race, and yep, you can see.
It's another 3-second time penalty.
Yep, the Toro Rosso mechanics waiting to put the tyres on now on the Toro Rosso, and I think he will appear just behind Jan Doring, that is. He should be coming around.
Still, what's he doing in the pits? He's just coming out of pits in almost no point position. He dropped to P11.
Yep, he'll be around the same position as Mr. Paskey right now, as he'll have DRS on the Toro Rosso as he tries to go around the outside. There's a yellow flag for something, which I'm not sure what it was for, but if Pokey manages to keep these positions, he could definitely climb up a few places now on these soft tyres.
Pokey does, we know he's a fast driver. He absolutely...
Oh,
what's
Absent
going on?
and Chris.
Yeah, I just
side
saw
by
that
side.
from Pokey's view right now. Absent to P9 is coming back again in the positions. And now Chris is coming back again.
Oh, that's Boggio. Boggio's off. At Maggots and Beckett, he's on the gravel.
The
I think
Williams drivers were pushing too hard to each other, isn't they?
I think that might have been the case. And those tyres are very dirty from going on the grass. But I'll go back to Pokey right now because he's already onto the back of Chris and Absinthe. So Boggio spinning, he could be getting 8th. Oh, Boggio wide once again. He comes ahead, just ahead of Absinthe.
And
Questionable rejoin.
Pissed right now. Does he have wing damage?
I'm not sure about that.
I think he does. I just saw a tiny bit of his front wing, I think.
Yeah. Here goes Pokey on Chris. Oh no, he's thinking about it. I think he might either try into turn 3 or into Brooklands now. Where would he go? Will he have a look to the inside? He does. Oh, nearly contact there between the McLaren.
Yeah, Bogie has broken front wing.
Oh.
Chris is back on P9, seems like.
Yep. Just as you say, Chris, he gets a 3-second time penalty.
We're just... My specialty is jinxing everyone, sorry. It's getting really close to Chris there.
Yep, taking a very tight line there.
He has stole back to P16, just passing Boggio.
Oh, Pokey is so much quicker than Chris through cops, and he's nearly side by side. Entering Maggots and Beckett, he's not side by side, but he definitely have DRS on the McLaren driver as he gets a much better run out of Chapel, I believe that is.
He comes to the DRS zone, both drivers have the DRS.
Oh, but Chris is on Absinthe. Chris goes around the outside of Absinthe.
No goal contact still, but
Pokey.
Chris got overtaken by Pokey right now, and now is it double overtake? Oh, Chris just diving and killing both drivers. Oh my god.
Yep, I think
Chris
could be
again.
Yep, I think Chris should be held responsible for that. He made it 3 wide when it didn't need to be, but Pokey also did try and dive.
Gladly, Absent doesn't have any wing damage.
Cameron B's off at turn 1. That's very unfortunate for the Racing Point driver. He looked to be going on for some point playing positions.
Absent doesn't have any wing damage. I'm happy for him. From that collision, he lost his car a little bit after the collision, but he doesn't have any wing damage. Chris trying to catch Pokey, but he dropped a little bit, and now he is no longer in the DRS range to Pokey there. And now he is back again.
Yep. About the 3-second time penalty for Sciatta, he's slowly pulling a gap on Dadaraga. So he could actually end up keeping this P2 after all.
Mr. Paxi getting really close on Chris as well. The Renault driver is fighting for more than 1 point in the really famous corners, and now he's onto the arrest zone.
Yeah.
He's on
Meanwhile,
overtake mode. Yep, what happened?
Meanwhile, down in P16, Boggio got past CS the back. To battle for the wing damage.
Mr. Paxi from the inside, just about to pass Chris, but failed before the overtake. Both drivers go wide, but now again Chris about to go side by side. Both drivers locking their tires. No contact, but
Mr. Paskey getting the tank stopper.
Joining the fun right in the middle of them.
Yep, Absent could be going for his, well, revenge, as he could say it, for his incident with Chris and Pokey before Rocky gets a time penalty. That even if Scatter didn't have a penalty, oh, Absent goes very deep there. Yep, it wouldn't affect him because there's still be a 1.3 second gap at the lead, and that is Entity, no, CS the back, who is off at Stowe and is retired. Will there be a safety car? I don't know if it's enabled or disabled after what happened last week.
Safety car, everybody will choose in the soft tires. We had no safety car in this race so far. EJ Mowgli getting a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Do we have a safety car? No, seems like we don't. Everybody's keeping
Absent. Absent is coming alongside Cameron B. Cameron B getting passed up into P10.
Cameron B pushing really hard with this racing point. He had some issues before these laps, and now he's back on top 10.
Yep, and he also started very low as well. Down in 19th, I think he started.
Lucas is about to catch Mr. Jasper there with the DRS zone there.
Yep, Lucas. Been on these tires for 15 seconds now.
From the inside, no, he doesn't.
Oh, he forces Mr. Jasper to go wide a bit there. So he exits the final corner.
And now, let's see if Mr. Jasper can remain P13. Because Lucas is coming really fast with those hard tires on 16 laps. I think it must be equal with 11 laps on his mediums.
Meanwhile, Cameron B does have absence behind, but he gets a much better exit than the Alfa Romeo driver and still stays ahead into Brooklands.
I want to see Lucas how he does against Jasper. He's getting closer every second.
Yep, also Mr. Jasper is also close up to Mr. Paskey. Battle of the Misters, as you could say.
Jasper is getting really close. I want to see what's going to happen in this DRS race. Absence getting a 3-second time penalty. I think that's his. He just lost the getting into top 10, I believe, with that penalty.
Oh, here comes Jan. No, not Jan Doring, Mr. Jasper or Mr. Paskey, but he went wide. Got a bad exit, and that's allowed Lucas pass up into 13th place.
I was just about to say that. Yep. Oh, Lucas going wide again, and now you're getting closer to Lucas Gamber. I mean, Mr. Paxi. Using all of the slipstream he has.
I think he might try ascending to turn 3. Mr. Paskey looking quite shaky through there.
I think he's saving for the DRS zone. He's really close right now. Here he comes, Lucas with the DRS on 4th air mode, coming really fast. Oh, Patsy doing some defensive movements, almost contacting there. No wing damage so far, but that was a little bit too aggressive, I think.
Yeah, did move quite late there to Mr. Paskey, but luckily no damage to either cars, and they continue battling for P12 right now. And while this is going on, I must note DJ Morley has been closing up to Dadaraga, but yep, Mr. Jasper back up to the rear of Lucas Gamberini once again, but Lucas is just closes up.
He's getting really close in these corners there.
Yep.
Both drivers touching the grass, and now here comes Lucas with 5th ERS mode on Mr. Paxi. Will he do the same thing? No, Mr. Paxi just got passed by Lucas. And now Lucas is pulling away already in his Ferrari. Both drivers go wide in the corner. Into the lap. They're into their lap 24. 2 laps remaining with the last lap. Meanwhile, John Doring is trying to catch Ebefiki as well, I think. He just had his tears close on him. Both drivers seems really low on their ERS. They're just doing everything they can to remain in their position, I believe. Oh, Absinthe going side by side with Cameron B.
Oh yeah, they are. And he gets past. So that's quite surprising to see Absinthe on 20 lap old hard tyres overtake Cameron on 7 lap old soft tyres. And now he's only a second behind Chris as well.
Absinthe getting a 1 point, but he has penalty.
I think he does have a penalty or two, yeah.
So he might just lose his 1 point because of the penalty. There's still 2 laps remaining with the last lap. Let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, there's this fight going on with Mr. Jasper, Mr. Paxi and Lucas. Mr. Jasper is back on Mr. Paxi right now after he had entered the Koreans a little bit. Oh, Mr. Paxi from the inside actually. Lucas, not a little bit wheels touching there, but Lucas going a bit wide there with the hard
Mr.
tires.
Paxi sends it.
Oh, he gets it nicely. Oh, contact.
Oh, Lucas round. Yeah.
Now, Knox is 17 seconds away, but I think he should be alright. Absent with another 3 second time penalty. I think he definitely lost getting up chance to win a point, I believe. And Cameron B is still remaining absent, and meanwhile Absent trying to catch Chris, but I believe it's pretty much useless right now. He even gets a position right now. He's gonna drop from it. So, Jan Doring on Hebefiki getting really close actually.
Yep.
Into the famous corners now.
Yep, Market's back it.
Jan Doring is being surrounded by Honda engines right now.
Oh, he's a Honda engine as well.
I said that because Red Bull was superior than Toro Rosso, so... Let's say his brothers.
Oh yeah, something that's happened is Chris has been closing up to Pokey. I think his soft tyres is just starting to drop off, maybe, or he's just starting to make some mistakes. Also, Mr. Jasper on Mr. Paskey around the outside, and he should get this move done before Stoke. Yep, he does.
On the
Good
last
move there.
lap right now.
Yep, on the last lap, yeah.
So, let's join Rocky right now. He's almost 6 seconds away from Skieder right now, but both drivers have penalties. But I believe it's just Rocky's win right now, as he won the last race in Belgium and finished 9th in the first race, which was in Bahrain, I believe. Mr. Paxikin in the 3 second time penalty, but he is 7 seconds away from Lucas. I believe he's safe in P13 right now. As we say, Rocky is in the famous corners right now into the DRS zone. Just staying in 0 ERS mode. He's also using all of his fuel, I believe. His fuel light is flashing really fast. He's just using everything till the finish line. As he comes to the last corners, Rocky is your winner today in his Renault. He started P3, I believe, or P4. Actually, he started in P4, right?
No, it's P3.
Oh, P3, and he wins the Grand Prix, finishing in P1. Right behind him is
the
other.
Jan Doring's got past Ebefeke on the last lap, and Chris on his teammate Pokey gets past as well. So Toro Rossos are falling on the final lap of the race.
And Jan Doring, change. Jan Doring finishing P5 and Ebefeke P6, change P7 there. And now here comes Chris being catched by Oz Pokey right now. Into the last corner, Chris and Oz Pokey. Whoa. Cameron B finishing ahead of them, I think. What happened
Yep,
there?
Cameron B stayed clean and didn't get any penalties, I think.
Absent in P11, Mr. Pax in P12, Lucas in P14, dropping to P14. Snoxey is in P15 right now, and Boggio in his Williams, finishing P16 there, and then Hawkeye finishing in P17. I think Racing Point drivers had some issues today. So let's see the driver's standings. Where is it? So, ooh. Absent having a 9 seconds of penalty. Let's see the incidents as well. The race took 40 minutes to finish. Many warnings in the beginning.
Yeah. So drive for the day. Who I think Cameron B deserves drive for the day. 20th to 8th. A very good drive from the Racing Point driver.
The list is very long as well today in their incidents page. But your winner today is Rocky. Starting P2 actually, finishing P1. Geller was P3, finished P2. Driver of the day, I believe it goes to Cameron B or DJ Mowgli, because Cameron B started P20, finishing P8. As well, Pokey starting P19 and finishing P10. And DJ Mowgli P13 to P4. I'm really not sure who to give it.
In my opinion, it's Cameron B, yeah. Stay clean, no penalties, and yep, gain the most amount of positions.
Yeah, Stovak starting P6 and finishing P19. Oof. Anyways, on to the next week then. Where is the next week now? Which race? Circuit?
Next week it is at... Hold on, let me just pull up the calendar, because this isn't running the traditional F1 calendar. It is at Suzuka.
Oh, it's the Japanese Grand Prix, you say?
Yep.
Yeah, Suzuka International Grand Prix. I'll see you in the next Coronavirus Grand Prix then. And see you next one. Actually, that's gonna be Chinese Grand Prix, but never mind. Bye guys.